So, topic 4, building a following in this learning session with Roberto. Now, the creator economy is booming. It seems to me anyway, from being in business, that so many brands are centralizing their marketing and branding approaches around creators. Creators, if you look back 15, 20 years, were maybe A-listers or Hollywood celebrities, and now it can be your everyday person. And out the back of your modeling, I believe you started to build your own following, which has then benefited your coaching services and presumably will also benefit ManLab, the business startup that you're working on now. Why did you prioritize trying to become a creator? I think is a really good point to start. And why do you think it's important to be one?
I think being a creator, especially in this day and age, can be absolutely huge in allowing you to make your journey a bit easier and connect with the people that you can use, with the most highly valuable people in the world that can help you reach your goals, and build the businesses that you want, and just really pursue your targets in life. I would say building a following can also act as credibility. If you have a few followers on Instagram, you're going to be a lot more credible to someone that you may reach out to invest in your business, to use as an example. So there's a lot of huge benefits to building a following. Like I said, from credibility to selling to an audience, to providing a service, to providing a product. So many different benefits to building a following.
Fantastic. And what are some of the things that have worked well for you when it's come to building your following? And maybe just some general tips around, if someone's out there, they might have a few hundred followers, they're listening to you, going, Roberto, I want to build a following, I want to look more credible, I want to open more doors, more relationships, maybe more revenue streams. What tips do you have for someone to be able to accomplish that?
I would say the main one would be providing free value. Just provide a lot of value. I mean a lot of it, which leads to the second point, which is being consistent, posting regularly. Posting a lot of free value and not expecting anything in return, and then people will be saving your content, sharing it with their friends, and automatically you'll start seeing your following growing. And once your following does grow, connect with those people, nurture them. They follow you for a reason. That you can get so many positives from the people that already do follow you. And when new people come in and land on your page, they see that you are a genuine person. Again, leads me back to credibility. The new people will see that you're connecting with your current followers. So they'll have more of a reason to follow you, because if you provide value to them and they're intrigued to find out more about a specific topic that you talk about, they'll know that if they comment or reach out to you, you'll most likely be able to help them further.
I love that. Just provide, and don't expect anything back.
Yes.
Yeah, I get you. And sticking with it, I think something that, from my experience, I personally don't produce a ton of content or take it as seriously maybe as I should. But from business perspectives, turning up every day, making sure you're always there, you don't just disappear, because you want to keep people interacted, right?
That's exactly it. I mean, consistency plays a huge part in every aspect of life.
Every aspect.
Right. And again, consistency can be massively influenced by topics that we've already talked about, which is nutrition and the way that you feel, testosterone, for example, right? We literally talked about it before, but that's another way that testosterone helps men stay accountable and do things, continue doing the things that need to be done, right? It builds that mental resilience, which is needed for consistency to happen.
I think anyone watching this will know that Roberto is a big fan of testosterone.
Just in case we didn't mention it already, testosterone is good for you.
Brilliant.
In good dosages anyway.
In good dosages.
Yeah.
And off the back of dosages, and also something that you said, you mentioned around, you're talking about content and providing value. And I suppose my question would be, what advice do you have for people that go, okay, stage 2, yes, I'll produce content. Yes, I'll put the time in to produce free content and build that audience. But what do I produce content on? I have no idea. Where do they start? How do they find out what type of content they want to produce and what content is going to allow them to build a sustainable audience?
I would say take a step back and analyze your thoughts and actions. What do you think about every single day? What do you think about, right? What would it take for you to excel at that thing? Have a think about it. Genuinely, take a minute and think about what would it take for you to excel at what you can't stop thinking about. Then go ahead and do it. And do it and do it and do it over and over again until you become an expert at it. And once you do, I would think back to what would your past self be curious about to find out more about of your current knowledge, and post that. That's the content that you should be making. Stuff that your past self would find useful, because that's who you're followed by.
And that's what's going to, I assume, keep you going, even if you're not seeing the results that you want, because content's a highly competitive game. You're still going to show up every day because you love what you're doing.
100%, definitely.
Fantastic. So that is the end of topic 4.